Hi, I'm Lori Strawhecker, an online chemistry tutor. Today, I'd like to geek out on you just a little bit. I'd like to be able to do this in 4 minutes or less. So I'd like to talk to you about this idea about the density of water and how it is actually equal to 1, all right? The density of water is equal to 1, and the fascinating thing is that we have 1 milliliter of water is equal to 1 gram of water, which is equal to 1 centimeter of water at room temperature. So what I thought that I'd do today is kind of prove that, because I love to put my hands onto the scientific way of doing things. So I have my kitchen scale here, and I'm going to go ahead and zero it out, or tear it if we're going to use the chemistry words. I had to create a system that would work with my scale. Now, my scale would not actually weigh 1 gram of water, so I created a cube, which is 2 centimeters. Can you see that? 2 centimeters. This is probably better. 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. That's a little bit wavy there. So hopefully you agree that that's really close to 2 by 2 by 2. Now keep in mind, you know, 1 by 1 by 1 would be 1 times 1, which is 1, times 1, which is 1. Centimeters to the first power, centimeters to the first power, centimeters to the first power would be centimeters cubed. So this is 2 by 2 by 2 centimeters cubed. So that would be 2 by 2, which would be 4. And then 4 by 2, 4 times 2 is, you're right, it's 8. So what we're hoping to do is place water in here, and our scale is set on grams. So let me go ahead and fill this up. And again, this is room temperature, and the density of water at room temperature is 1. And density is actually associated with the temperature of substances. So, you know, when we think about it, the density of freezing water is less than 1, and you've got these fascinating properties, you know, like, because it's less than 1, it floats on water, right? If the density is greater than 1, it would go to the bottom of water. But because it's less than 1, because the freezing of water is less than 1, it floats. I mean, just wrap your mind around that, and maybe we'll talk about that sometime. So the question is, what does my scale say? Is it registering anything? It turned off. So it turned off. Let me see if I can. I have 25 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on, and try to pour this water in here, because it, okay, I'm going to tear this out and put this back in. There we go, 8 grams. All right, in 4 minutes or less, along with problems, I was able to prove that the density of water is actually equal to 1. So let me just turn this off real quick. So this, let me just say this real quick, and I'll put it up here. So 2 by 2 by 2, that's 8 centimeters cubed, 8 grams of water. So that would be 8 grams of water over 8 centimeters cubed, would be 8 over 8 is 1. Now, our units are such that this is cubic water, but we put water into something, and we know that 1 milliliter of water is equal to 1 gram of water is equal to 1 centimeter cubed. So I'll put all of that up here in so that you can visually see that. What we've proved is that the density of water equals 1, and we have the water that I have here actually represents 8 milliliters. So with that said, thank you for clicking. I have more videos that you can take a look at. Subscribe to my channel if you like this content. You can also stop by my website at lauriestrawhacker.com. So thank you for joining me, and happy solving.